When I was very, very young, with probably 7, 8, 9 years old, I started to play in home, in the street, with my colleagues, with my friends. And I think this is where everything starts. That you start to feel that the sport is fun. Yeah, I thought it was like the first love when I started to play in the street. It was fun, and I said, listen, I like this.
Now, did you know that you were going to be a superstar your whole life? Did you have that feeling like
Never.
No.
Never. In the beginning, when you start, you always have that passion to enjoy yourself, to spend time with friends, and to have fun. But in the beginning, not even with 14, 15, 16 years old, I didn't feel that. Maybe after that, with 18, 19s, 20s, yes, I start to feel everything was different.
And in that time period, did you find there were a few people that you gravitated to or who gave you that sort of motivation to say, okay, I can do this?
In the beginning, probably was my father. My father in the beginning pushed me a lot, not a lot, a little bit, to follow my dream. In the beginning, with 7, 8 years, it was my father, because he saw that I had some talent, and he kept pushing me to play, not only in the street, but we had a local team in Madeira that they call Andorinha, and I start, to be with teammates, and I start, the rule of football. I start that.
Do you think you got a lot of that work ethic from your father? Him pushing you when you were younger?
Maybe both, my mom too. Mom and dad, my brothers too. I think it's this childhood to make you feel what you are, or make you be what you are. The difficult of things that you pass through in your life make you be stronger mentally to challenge a hard life. And of course the environment too helps. I don't know if you know, but I moved with 11 years old from Madeira to Lisbon, which is it's hard, to be honest. It's probably was the most difficult part in terms of professional of my career. So it was hard to left my family in Madeira to follow my dream in Lisbon without your family, with 11 years old. I can see now my kid, Cristiano, my older son. I don't know if I will be capable to let him go to, I don't know.
At this age?
In this age, 2 years more.
Yeah.
Will be tough.
Now, we talked when we first met about this difference between making it because of talent and making it because of work ethic. And you said to me you felt like an enormous percentage of your success has come from work ethic, and that there's sort of an unfair perception maybe of you of just being hyper talented, and that's where all the success comes from.
To be honest, I think both have to work in the same time, because talent without work is nothing, and work without talent is nothing too. So I think the both mix up. And of course I have two. I'm not will say that I have more one than the other one, because if you see my whole career for the last 20 years, my level was high, and this is, as you can know, it's really tough. Not only in a football, but in any area. If you are top for 20 years, is unbelievable. And I do that, and I continue to do that. For me, it's a big achievement, and my biggest motivation is to carry on, to still enjoy, to make people happy, to make my family happy. So for me, I have both talent and work ethic.
What's the cost? What's the sacrifice of being this good for that long? You know, what do people not see that you're doing?
Life is a box of surprises and it's hard, you know. It's not easy, you know, to be in this level and still push and still motivate to carry on, you know, to score goals, to be in a good shape, to compete with the young lions. They coming, and when they play against me, they want to show me that they are stronger than me and faster than me. You have to prepare very well, not in terms of physically, but mentally too. I think it's very hard, but in the same way, it's a challenge, you know, because as you can see, if you treat good your body, you can maintain so many years, and this is the big challenge for me, and it's great. I feel proud for that, to have this age and still compete in a highest level. For me, it's great and give me motivation to carry on.
You have a resting heart rate of 43 beats per minute, and even amongst professional athletes, it's in the top 3%. What are you doing to recover so well?
Well, I can be cookie and say, I give you the map. You are willing to do that?
Yeah.
It's the main point, because everyone wants to be Cristiano, but I give you the map. You think you will do it that? It's difficult. It's
the discipline.
The discipline is the most difficult thing, not only in sport, but in life.
Let's talk about some of your recovery modalities. You've got massage therapy, cold showers, cold plunge, sauna, steam. There's 208 days where you've logged cold showers. 35% of the days you're recording a recovery modality. Talk a little bit about these different habits.
For me, it's right now, it's a normal day in office, as you say. Yeah. Sometimes it's part of my life. You know, it's like some people, they don't brush their teeth every day. They don't take a coffee every day. So I take cold plunge every day because it's part of my routine, my journey. You know, it's not a sacrifice for me, to be honest, because I felt after that I feel good.
What's your routine? Like, which order do you do things?
We are animals of routines, yeah. You know, and my routines, it's 90% of my days, they are very similar. So in the morning, I wake up, I have my cold plunge, I have my machines, I have my showers and everything. I wake up, I go there. First thing, I diving in.
First thing in the cold plunge.
First thing, yes. I prepare my water to drink because, you know, as you know, during the night, we've been dehydration. It's very low. So I take my water, my shower, my cold plunge. I coming down, you know, be nice with my family, with my kids. I give a hug. I coming out to have lights in my eyes.
Morning sunlight.
Yeah. Yes, 2-3 minutes, just to give the information to my brain that it's early
time
day.
To wake up.
Yes, and after that I take my coffee, and when I start my day, nice conversation. It's my routine. What I like to do it. It's like in the morning to sit, take my coffee, speak with my kids, with my wife, and start the day. This is my routine. After, of course, during the day I have 1,000 things to do it, but this is the basic points. This is
that gets you started.
Yes. Small details in the end of the day will make the big difference, in my opinion. So, as you say, and I will keep repeat, the consistency is the most difficult thing.
Just doing it every day.
Yes, every day.
Do you ever wake up and you're saying, I don't want to do it today?
I fight against my mind. Yes, sometimes it's happened. We are all human beings. We are not happy every day. We are, you know, not in a good mood every day. It's normal. It's part of us.
What do you do to overcome that?
I fight against that. You know, it's the big challenge. It's when you're not willing to do something, but you have to do it. This is the main point. This is why I say our mind, it's a box of surprises, and you have to challenge yourself to be consistent. I repeat, sometimes it's hard. It's what many people say, you like to go to the gym every day. Of course, no. It's not true. Nobody likes to go to the gym every day. But you have to do it. Probably yes, because your mental strength is coming from that moments, that in a hard moments, you know you should do it. So, and I do it because after that, maybe in the beginning you feel hard to start, but after when you finish the gym or cold plunge or even the training, you will feel better. I think it's the big key there.
And do you have any form of mindfulness, meditation, breathing practice?
I don't do it every day. I do it, for example, the breathe, I do it in meditation when I feel a little bit more stressful, especially the day of the game.
Game, yeah. When you do meditation before a game, do you visualize the game at all? Visualize moments in the game?
Yeah, sometimes I do it to visualize a few points that can happen in a game. I like to do it, and sometimes it's my subconscious that do it by himself.
Yeah.
So, but it's nice. You visualize a few things, not even during the game, but during the period that you go to the stadium to warm up, you know, before the game, during the game.
It's amazing how they can come true. What you see can come true, right?
Many things. Even sometimes I speak with my friends and I tell them, I say, listen, today in the game we're gonna have a penalty. I felt the day of the game that they're gonna give a penalty and something will happen in the game. I felt, so I go more prepared, because if you visualize before, you will be more prepared for that moment. So it's fun.
I was feeling from the beginning that I was different than the other ones.
I'm always a competitive player, not just in the games. I'm in the training, I'm like that. In the home, with my sisters, with my mom, with my nephews, I'm always try to competitive hard and try to win. I'm like that. You know, I never change because I like this. I like what I do. I like my life. I'm a happy person.
It's not about the money, it's about the passion. In my mind, I'm always the best. In my mind, not just this year, but always, I'm always the best.
You have to work. I try to do it almost every day. This is why I'm in the top level many years. Because I do extra outside the pitch.
Because I really like to put myself in the pressure to see what I can do.
Work hard and better in my job, but I have to say, to be in my shoes is not easy. I was cry almost every day to miss my family, but I'm not regret, because it was probably the more intense moments in my life that I lived through. Without sacrifice, you cannot win nothing. So I did an unbelievable sacrifice, my family too. I feel happy. All this happened because of the reason. The reason is I'm unbelievable inside the pitch. This is why the people have so much interest on me.
Are you the best footballer in the world right now?
I think so, yes.
Keep work hard, dedicate myself 100%. This is what I love to do, is to play football. I'm capable to play more years. Try to be the best, like always. I always say that every time. This is my goal. I'm still fit, still young, I'm still with the power. So this is what I like.